NCVPS is a little bit different because we are actually consumers of online professional development. So we're very excited about the things you're hearing from the Friday Institute and Learn NC and DPI, and which you'll hear in a moment from UNC TV, because we have a very large cadre of teachers who are sort of ready-made consumers of online professional development. They are accustomed to teaching online, and they're ready to consume learning online as well. So we're very excited to be a part of this partnership and getting to, sort of help mold what things our teachers might be able to receive. But we're also creators of online professional development with respect to in-house professional development. We certainly design professional development opportunities for our own teachers, just like any school or district would for their own teachers. And so what you're seeing today is, certainly our Second Life Island, but you can see on the placard over to my left, to your right, sort of a list of some events that we have held here in Second Life. This is certainly not a list of all the online professional development we've done. This is simply the list of what we have called our Thrilling Thursdays in Second Life, where we invite our teachers once a month. I believe it's the second Thursday of each month, and we try to have some guest speakers with us who can sort of help our teachers push the envelope a little bit, talk about a few different topics. And you'll see that we've had lots of experts ranging from David Warlick, Francis Bradburn, Chris Crispin. We've had many folks participate and help lead us, and it's really been an interesting evolution, because one of the things we learned very quickly was that it's very easy to replicate bad instructional practices in an online environment. Just as we have pretty much all come to agreement that if you stand in front of a face-to-face classroom or a face-to-face professional development offering, and you stand up there and talk to everybody for an hour, you get a lot of very bored brains by the end of the hour who listen to you for about the first 15-20 minutes, and then kind of you lost everybody. So our first efforts in this really simulated that. We got a bunch of people into the online environment. They all found some kind of picnic table to sit at and were spoken to for the next hour. And it was not terribly engaging. And so now what we're trying to show you through our demonstration today are, trying to find ways to replicate good practices, best practices that we see in the face-to-face environment in this online virtual world environment. So you see us using things like breakout sessions, getting people to move, trying to have segments be for 10 minutes or less. You saw the Insta poll that we had. You've seen us use different mediums like PowerPoint slides, websites. You're going to see UNC TV do a little bit of video for us. We're using both the chat mediums and the audio mediums. So we're really trying to explore and push, and as Brian likes to fondly refer to it as failing forward, we're trying to be very cognizant of the fact that bad instructional face-to-face practices are bad instructional practices when you translate them into an online environment, and especially a virtual world. And so we're trying to find ways to push that, to challenge that. And what you would have seen today had we had a larger group and more outside of North Carolina representation is that we would have had multiple sessions going on at the same time, much like what you would see at a poster session at any conference you would go to. So I really hope, especially for our partners, this kind of gives you just a very brief taste of some of the things that we're trying to do and that you can even do. And certainly we have certainly partnered, and Brian referred to this in his keynote, is that we love to partner with people, and we are certainly not using this island every night of the week or every day of the week. And so I would encourage our partners to work with us, and if you would like to start getting your feet wet, much like what we did on the NCSU Wolflands area, if you'd like to sort of borrow our island for some offerings, especially if we can jump in and participate or at least listen in and learn from you, I would like to offer this space to any of you who would like to participate in that, and we can help you grow. We've got Jill and Adam who have really gotten to be very slick and expertise in putting one of these things together.